Hi guys, I am here today for day 14 of July Junk Journal Challenge hosted by Lee's Art and Junk Journal Wonderland, hashtag JJJC2025, and today the prompt is old photograph, or faded photograph, or something like that. And this, I don't know if it's actual, I don't think it's actually a photograph, looks like it came from a magazine maybe. Well, it might be. I don't know. I'm unsure if this is a real photograph or not, but it's probably the closest thing I have to a faded photograph, so it is what I am going to use. He's holding a candle. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what this would be for, but I'm just going to use this as a focal image on my page, and I'm not really going to do too much to this page. I have these papers that I dyed a while ago. I used coffee and different like metallic paints, and I just kind of watered them down and flung them on here. There's some gold in here too for a little touch of gold. There's some metallic silver, metallic blue, and some coffee dyed stuff. So let's find a page to put this on. Uh-oh. That's a little bit stuck. Okay, there we go. This page, maybe? Let's see. Or maybe this page. Let's do the back of this page. And I think really all I'm gonna do is, I might not even use both of these or rip it or anything. I might just glue it on there as is and rip around it, or maybe kind of measure where it's at and rip around it. First I'm gonna rip this part off, so that way it's only the words that we get. Same with this. I'm gonna try to rip this even. Okay. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna rip that at all. I'm gonna rip right under here, and I think I'm gonna glue this whole sheet down. Yep. It's perfect. So, get that glue stick out. And get some glue down. Whoops. Okay. And then now, let's get this glued down. Okay, get that glue off of there. And I know some of it went on this page a little bit, but that's okay. I wanted to cover up all that red on the page. So what I'm gonna do is get this page creased down a little bit. Well, doesn't really cover up all that red anyway. That's okay though. Yeah, next I'm just gonna put this in the middle, and then I have some like old fashioned, old-timey, vintagey type stickers. Washi stickers. Hold on, the cat wants in. that I am going to put around the edges. Just put that right in the middle. And then get some of these stickers out. Like this old letter. Or a postcard maybe. Yeah, it's a postcard. And we'll put that down there. And we have an old phone. I cleaned off my desk yesterday, and it is so much better. You probably can't tell, or maybe you can. There's a lot less clutter around. There's actually no clutter around. There's an old looking document. Here is an old grandfather clock and a compass. Put some of those down. Grandfather clock and an old watch, stopwatch thing. An old letter. And then let's find one more thing for the middle over here. Let's take a good look at what these are. Enjoy your life. I think that's a little too long. Oh, here we go. I like this. This pen, or this hand holding a quill pen. I like that. So, feather pen. We're gonna use that. And this page and video is gonna be short and sweet. Probably my shortest one of these yet, and potentially my shortest one at all. Whoops, what does this say? I don't know. Somebody's signature. Maybe I can put that there and underneath the hand. Put it up here maybe. No, I like the hand. We'll use that for something else. Okay. And there we go. So there is my faded photograph for day 14 of July Junk Journal Challenge. Simple, but still a nice page. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.